Nikola Jokic to Jamal Murray, just a thing of beauty. Big fella gets it, finds the guy cutting back door, ambidextrous going left hand for the finish, Jamal Murray.
You just don't teach that. Small window, too. Yeah.
It's only right that we hear from these guys together.
You guys have been together, you, Gary, the team's kind of built itself in your years here. Talk a little bit about the special moments, sharing it with your guys.
It's been great. It's been a journey, especially the first 2 years, just battling, not knowing much about the league, just finding my way, coming off the bench, starting. Now in the playoffs, second round, so it's been a journey, a lot of ups and downs, but I think the biggest thing, we just enjoy playing with each other and enjoy it, so it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it's not just us three. I think every part of our team is really, really big for us. I mean, when Paul came here, and then Will Barton is with us all the time. So we always have like little pieces together. Monty's playing really good for us. Torrey Craig, Mason. So I mean, Malik Beasley is phenomenal. So it's not just us three. It's really literally the whole team together.
Nikola, you finished that series with 162 points, 85 rebounds, and 64 assists. No one's ever done that in a single series in the last 30 years. Does that stuff even matter to you?
And win. Impressed? I mean, I think team expected of me to do something, so I'm just trying to go out there and play my best basketball as possible. So, I mean, is it something that I live for? No, I mean, it's just really good stats, numbers, whatever.
Third times over the past couple seasons where Coach Malone, looked like he was almost going to blow a gasket trying to get you guys to play defense.
What? Oh, it's working now. What does it mean for you guys, to win a closeout game where you shoot 2 for 20 from 3? I mean, what do you think? Why did you guys click for you guys this year playing defense?
Well, that's what we win most of the games. We've learned the past 2 years, not making the playoffs. We knew we had to change something. We knew that our offense isn't just going to beat teams every single night. We're going to have to rebound, we're going to have to finish possessions, and grab the best players on a nightly basis. And that's going to get us wins. So Torrey's done a great job. Gary's done a great job defending. DeRozan, Aldridge, Paul did a great job. So he did a great job. So defense is really our focus, and this series we got it done.
Like if you watch a series, every time when we play a little bit defense, we won the game. 3 times we lost. They average 120 points. So every time when we put some effort in on defense, we were winning the game. And I mean, last year coach was let's say boring about our defense, and he was on us just to get better. And I mean, we were 38 in defense, 3-point defense. Now this year we are first, so I mean, that says something about us too.
Nikola, coach said that you got 43 and a half minutes tonight, and next game he'd get you 48. How tired were you in the fourth quarter, and how do you fight through that?
It's Game 7, man.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I think
wish I played more.
It's not just me that I was tired. I mean, being tired and being in kind of some pains and being injured is part of the business, and you need to fight through. I mean, punches, bruises, whatever. You need to fight, especially in this moment. I mean, Jamal have a couple injuries, but he's fighting too, and I have a couple. It's just
it's Game 7.
Yeah, it's Game 7, so it's.
That's it.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Malone said you went through a round-the-clock treatment before Game 7. Just how did you feel going into this game, and what part of you was the most hurt? What part of you was the most battered?
I mean, I did a lot of work on my leg after Game 6, but my shoulder was the problem. I didn't really shoot a lot of threes today. I think I took one. So that's going to be my focus going to the next game. Just taking care of my body. Like Joker said, we got to fight through injuries if we want to win. And everybody's been doing it. Lee's been doing it all year. He's been doing it. I've been doing it my whole career. So it's good. We got to win. And I think as a team, we attacked the paint. We got to foul trouble early. We got part of the game. DeMar sat for a while. So we really took advantage of our second unit versus theirs.
Do you think the physicality brought the best out of you, especially that stuff with Pirtle?
I have nothing against Pirtle. He's supposed to set those screens. That's his job. I'm supposed to get around him. And, he might have moved on a few, but that's the way the game goes. Injuries happen. And the next game is going to be challenged. I got to go to Lillard. Cantor's a beast, so it's going to be a task.
Hey, Jamal, there's a lot of talk coming into this series about you guys' lack of experience, lack of playoff experience. What stands out about just the poise you guys showed, and how that guy to your right kind of always stayed calm in the tense moments?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just basketball. The games are going to mean more. You need to win at a higher efficiency, but at the end of the day, you're just playing basketball. We read each other in a two-man game. We read each other. We play off each other, but we don't play with pressure. Torrey goes out there and defends drills in the whole series. Gary does the two, and I just thought they made it tough on him. And that we got him ran today. Got a lot of fast break points, I think, and we just had a lot of fun. So he's done a great job being that glue guy. Dribble handoffs, just kind of making the team work, and it's working out, obviously.
For both of you, what were you guys thinking when the Spurs didn't foul, and how loud was it actually at that moment?
I think the loudest part of the game was when DeRozan was shooting free throws. I got really loud, and I really enjoyed that part of it. But I wasn't questioning why they weren't fouling. I mean, I'm playing. I'm in the game. Looking for a shot or a pass. I'm not worried about if they're gonna foul or not.
I mean, maybe they didn't hear the call. It was 4-point difference. Maybe they thought they can, turn the ball. I mean, that's on their side. I mean,
you just don't know.
I don't know for real. I mean, but I'm giving a lot of credit to those guys. They were playing extremely well. They were competing with us. We were up 16 today, and then they came back. The whole group with Pop was a leader, so they were doing excellent job. I mean, they surprised us the first game. Derek Wise was playing the first couple of games extremely well. Rudy gave us their Aldridge and DeMar was their leaders the whole series. So Bellinelli basically won the game in 6 with 2 straight threes. So just the whole team was Patty Mills with extremely energy. So I mean the whole team was playing really hard. They really kind of made us to do our best.
Guys, when you're up 17 and then it starts to slip, and all of a sudden you're up by 4 and everything around you is accelerating, what can you tell us about slowing down in the moment, making plays, thinking clearly? Because it seems like a pretty challenging thing to do, and yet you guys were able to do it tonight.
Well, we've seen that before. Being the number 2 seed, I know, definitely. We've been on both sides of it, so to be the number 2 seed, we had to win some of those games. We had to, Coach always says, know the reason why you win and lose. So, we kept our poise. Everybody talks about that experience, but we've been doing that. We've been doing it all year. So this was just another game, Game 7, happened to be Game 7, and got the job done. But that was a hell of a run they made. So I give them a lot of credit.
Jamal, obviously Damian Lillard's been the story for Portland through the first round. You guys have had some pretty good matchups with their backcourt. Talk about looking forward to playing against those two guys and the opportunity it is for you two.
I love competing against Dame. He's a competitor. He goes at you, doesn't disrespect you. He just plays the right way and plays for his team, plays for his city. So I love going against him. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great series. So I'm excited.
Thanks, guys.
That's Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. They combined to score 10 of the last 12 points in that fourth quarter in Game 7 against the San Antonio Spurs. That's why they're advancing. And on Monday, they have the Portland Trail Blazers. One of the things we heard head coach Mike Malone kind of stick his chest out proud of is, hey, we had the best record in the league in back-to-backs this year. Trying to kind of put the noise to the side that Portland's been sitting there waiting for them. Are you buying that?
Well, he's trying to sell something to his players, but they'll be ready to go. It's the NBA. You're advancing the second round, so they'll be ready. It's going to be a tough task because they got some guys that can shoot the ball.
Yeah, you got to continue to plant those seeds and try to motivate them as much as possible. So they follow his lead, and once you hear your coach saying that, it's like, okay, everybody's buying in because they just won a Game 7 at home, so the feeling is good.
It's easy to look at Damian Lillard and say, wow, that 50-piece he dropped in that series. Okay, that's one thing, but Enes Kanter is now hurt. Nurkic out for the season, right? And you have to face Nikola Jokic. Are you a little bit afraid for Portland as far as their bigs in that matchup?
Yeah, I'm not afraid for them, but I'm just worried about, do they have enough bodies to really kind of slow down a guy like Joker? And he poses a threat in so many different ways because he can pull you away. And then if you exercise the right to go small, he's going to post you up. He can do so many things, and his versatility is going to be on full display.
Yeah, I mean, I think Portland's going to try to, play small, put them in pick and rolls, try to take advantage. And it's going to be a game where they got to play offense. And it's really going to test Denver's defense because of the fact that Damian Lillard has to score, has to shoot a high percentage for them to win. And so it's really going to test the pick and roll defense for Denver.
Well, if this game is any indication of Denver's defense and how they can step up to 86 points, 37% from the field, 26% from three-point range for the Spurs in that Game 7, they're lowest in the series. So keep an eye out and see on how Denver's defense looks against Portland in the next round. That's Billy King. That's Karan Butler. I'm Chris Miles. Thanks for hanging out with us.